T.S.P. the Slums Project. I'm Quest Legends. I want to talk about Snake Eyez versus the Saga. And funny thing is, I met Saga at Strike 2.5. I seen Snake Eyez, but for like a quick minute, and I didn't get to chop it up with him. But I got a chance to chop it up with the Saga, and it's funny because ban happened the day before the Strike 2.5 event. So the Saga was just telling me in that interview, y'all can check that out on my channel. The interview with me and the Saga, he said, "Yo, just last," because I asked the Saga where he been, and he said, "Yo, I just battled Snake Eyez and I 30'd him." I said, "Whoa, you 30 Snake Eyez?" He said, "Yeah, I 30'd him." I said, "Word?" I said, "Okay." And like I said, y'all can check out that interview. But we're gonna talk about whether it's true or not. That's what we're gonna talk about. Now, I saw the battle, and I have to say, you was in your bag, the Saga, but it wasn't a 30. And I'm gonna tell you why. Round one, you had a crazy round one. You went up first. You had a lot of quotables. You had some Bible references, angles, and things like that. Like you had to use a woman, the whole snake. You had to use a woman to take a man down, referring to the Math Hopper battle. That was crazy. That was fire. I like that. You had a lot of different. You had a cross-eyed scheme that landed. Like a lot of what you had a flawless first round, the Saga, and I salute you. And it was fire. Snake Eyez comes up in round one, and Snake Eyez had some ish too. He had a line about some about mathematics, God body. It was tough. Even though the room didn't react, I listened and it was crazy. So he definitely had some highlights. He definitely had some fire moments in round one, Snake Eyez. But I just don't think that he had enough. When you compare his performance, his wordplay, delivering everything to the Saga's, it was no match. He just didn't. The Saga was here, Snake Eyez was here. That's how it was. So I got the Saga clear in round one. Round two, the Saga comes up and he had crazy wordplay, delivery, angles, and it was landing. He even had a line about the punch in a jug, some about the punch different. That was crazy. He had a lot of quotables. Snake Eyez comes up in round two. He turns up. He turned it up. Gotta say that. It was solid. He had a lot of fire. He was like kind of like breaking the Saga style down. He had a lot of facts. He had a lot of truth. And it definitely, man, he had some stuff in his round two, I gotta say. I'm not even going, drag it along. I got Snake Eyez slightly edging the second round. I think he had just enough to edge in that second round. So it was 1-1. Going into the third round. So the Saga's up again. And man, the Saga continues to cook. He continues to spaz out. It was crazy. He had a line about my stock had to drop low, so can rise. That hit, man. It hit hard in the room. They was feeling it. It's like it was his third round was crazy, just like his first. It was crazy. Like he was in rare form. He was in a different bag in this battle. And this is why I'm actually blogging to y'all direct. Like I'm not even putting up no visual of them. I'm just gonna give it to y'all on how I feel and how I see this battle. Snake Eyez comes up in round three, and he had some cool lines, but he was kind of dry. You know what I'm saying? And he had got a little frustrated to me when he, I think somebody said something during his round, and he wanted to put hands on him. I think that just shows that you was taking off your game, and it shows that the Saga had the momentum. All in all, I got the Saga winning this battle 2-1. I think Snake was good. I just don't think Snake had enough to win this battle. I think the Saga did just what he needed. I think the Saga had a lot to prove. I think the Saga was the underdog, and definitely, in my opinion, I feel like the Saga came up on top. You know what I mean? Y'all could let me know who y'all got winning. Hit me up in the comment section. Of course, subscribe to the channel. Help me build this thing up. I'm trying to, try some different things and do some different things. And if you got something you want to holler at me about, you got a topic you want me to talk about, or you want my 2 cents on it, hit me up, man. It's Quest Legends, man. The Slums Project. Thank y'all for giving me. Thank y'all for y'all time.
You already know the Slums Project. Fuck with it, be correct.